going on YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of the Survival Crate series. Today we got a few things that we gotta do, like build our base. Last episode we worked on trying to get the little land on the side, built to where it's better. This looks really bad, so we still gotta try and fix the edges. I do want to try and get the base done, so we are gonna focus on that today. Now last episode I did make a checklist of everything that is in this. I don't know why I have 2 train depots. I think I duplicated something extent. Where are you going? Okay, yep, you're at the right spot. Cool. I just have an extra one. So yeah, we worked on this, or we're going to work on this. I gotta get my checklist. I now already made one, so it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be very expensive. Saying we need 396 blocks of industrial iron. Now I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna check, see if anything I don't need or have, like 1,000 grass blocks, as you know, pretty well impossible. Now that I think about it, why do I need 1,000 grass blocks? The outside? It is just the outside. Brother, what? Oh, that's probably why I need 1,000. Yeah, that one makes. All right, so we'll put that back in. We got a checklist. We're gonna have to get this done. That's gonna be a lot of grass blocks. Good thing is, I did make a dirt farm, and yes, I know it's exactly what it sounds like, a dirt farm, and it works. Now it's not as quick as I would like, but it does work, and I'm gonna show you that real quick. All right, so this is what our dirt farm looks like. It's not really compact, which is kind of a problem, but it does work, kind of work. It works pretty well for it to function, I guess. Now, the way it works is pretty simple. Now, you have a cobblestone gen up here. I basically make stone, which will go into the mill, turn it to gravel. Or once it breaks, it will turn it to cobblestone, which will then turn it to gravel. That flows out into here, which then gets thrown onto a barrel, which then will get thrown into this. I'll take those because I have too many of it. And then these arms we'll put on this side, on either top left, bottom right, whatever, however I set it up, I don't know. And the other arms will do the same thing, except with dirt. Now, the reason you may be wondering is why I need dirt to make dirt. Well, it's kind of a little duplication method, except it works. And somebody actually told me this in the comments when I was doing the Skyblock series. So, but if you're still watching, I appreciate it. It really works, and now I just made it automatic. So yeah, it will go in here, basically make coarse dirt, which will then go out onto this to basically go into a barrel, and then flow out onto this one. This will flow into an arm or a deployer, which is holding the items. And then that will go in, that will place the block here. Now the coarse dirt is obviously coarse dirt. It won't work as normal dirt. So we have a barrel up here, which probably does not function because I don't have a funnel to it or anything, but that's pretty easy to do. That will have a hoe onto it, which will make it to normal dirt. And then if it keeps going, it'll make it to plow dirt, which is still dirt. This over here is the drill, which will break it, which after it turns it to normal dirt, it will go onto the belt. I have a fan in here to pull it just in case it gets stuck on there. And then it will go through, get into this. It will go to a tunnel, which will separate it between going into a storage depot for door, or it will go up here, go to the dirt input, go in here, get picked up by the arms, and go back into this to make more coarse dirt. Now you may be wondering why I need dirt to make dirt. Well, to make coarse dirt, you need gravel and dirt, obviously. The easiest way to do that is by this, is by getting dirt. Basically, all you need to start it is 2, maybe 5 pieces of dirt, depending on how you are, or 6, whatever you want. It is better if you do more because it's going to let it go a little bit longer, even though it's just going to auto farm itself. Now, when it goes through this, to make the coarse dirt makes 4 at a time instead of just 1. So you're using 2 dirt to get an extra 2, which will then go on here, connect all through, and basically repeat it all over again. I'm actually going to show you. So coarse dirt will go in, you turn to dirt, get pushed onto here, and then it'll split off between. Now there's a piece in here that I got collected. Yeah, so I'll throw those back. It does get stuck every now and then just because it's running too fast, so I might have to slow it down. And then this rotation speed controller controls the drill, because if the drill is too fast, I would just, so it'll go through and then it will separate out, go back up, and then it will just repeat constant. Instead of using 2 dirt, we made, so yeah, it works. It's not too bad. I mean, I would like it to run faster because going onto it, and the gravel does make more than dirt. So if I could try and slow this down, I will, but right now I'm not worried about that. So it look like this. I'll show you how much dirt gets in. Just let it keep running. It's just going to keep farming dirt. One will split off this way, one will split off this way, then make it. Obviously there's more gravel than there is dirt. The more dirt you put in, the more it's going to go. Yeah, so it works. It's pretty expensive, I guess, just because the amount of funnels and everything. I did use a lot of brass funnels just because it helps it with stacks, especially with this, just because it needs to go into a deployer arm. Now there's a chance for the deployer arm to actually run out hold anymore, which sucks. So yeah, it works. It's not too bad. Again, I would like it to go less on the gravel just so it's going a little bit more, but it is pretty well finished. I just got to put a funnel up here with a chest that will be able to hold all the hose, which, I mean, if you put unbreaking on it, it should last for a little bit longer. Should be fun. Obviously, there's no XP, so you can't put mending on it, but either way, it still works. And I like it because it makes dirt, and I don't need to worry about dirt. And yes, I could get more dirt than this, so it's probably practically useless. If I can try and figure out a way to get more than normal mining, then it'll be fine. But right now, I can't. So I'm going to keep working on this. We're not going to make it. We're just going to go keep stealing dirt from the world. And then, well, we'll get everything we need. But let's go back to the world and let's start building or getting the materials for our build. All right. So the first thing we need is to put that up there. Let's go back to page 1 because I don't need to start on page 10. I need 12 andesite bars. How do I make you? Andesite bars is a piece of andesite. You are very... All right, so I only needed 12. I did make 20 just because why not? Let me just throw those in my backpack because I don't need them anymore. Need 33 andesite ladders, which I'm guessing is the same exact way to get everything else. See? All right, 33 ladders are complete. We need 5 little barrels, which should be pretty simple. Yep, I already have them. Stake those. We need the basins, which might be a little bit iffy just because they are, well, full iron. But I do have an iron farm. That's not running because I don't have enough lava. Never mind, it's not iron. It is all alloy. I need 108 birch fences. Why did I use birch? I don't remember using birch. What did I use birch on? What was birch used for? Now that I think about it, I don't think I used birch for anything. Where is birch coming from? Ignore the lag. There is no birch. Oh, the fences on the train. That would make sense. I think I need birch fences. I need a stack in 44. I don't have that. But I need more, which means I need birch wood. Still need a little bit more birch, so let's see if we have any in our storage area. And before we get the train working, I am going to have to organize all this. So this might be a video in itself. It's just organizing, which will be pretty boring because it's not going to be doing anything other than organizing. But I do want to get this done before everything is done, just so the train starts flowing and going. Everything is fine and gets thrown in here. We're going to have to make a lot of... All right, so a stack in 44, I think that was how much I needed. I can't fully remember, but if it's not, I can get more. That should be right. I need 90 blocks of coal. That might be a problem. Now that I think about it, is stacking 26 of coal. I don't have a coal farm. Yeah, let's check my chest to see if I have any coal. I could have done a block of charcoal, but doesn't block of charcoal my coal? Why am I trying that little route? That's smart. Nope, you can't do a block of charcoal, which is random. Oh, let's see if I have coal. Nope, I got charcoal for days though. Oh, this is gonna take a while. Is there a way to get coal from a little coal farm? Please tell me there is. Ooh, I could turn charcoal into coal. Wow. Let's do that. I got charcoal. Might as well. Might as well take all the charcoal I have and just turn that to coal. Alright, there we go. Still definitely not enough. It is enough to get, should be enough to get some, hopefully. I still need like a full stack. Alright, so we still need a good chunk of them, which means we gotta keep getting coal somehow. I don't really have a way for coal, so can I like wash something to make coal? Crush anything? A wither skeleton skull? That's not gonna help. That's like a genius right there. Wow, I could get a quest to from coal to get coal. How does that make sense? Is there a coal nugget I can do? I mean, I can cook logs, but that's... Wait a minute, don't I have a coal farm? I thought I have a coal farm. It's way over here in the wonderful farming village. Also, I do have a question while we are on our way over here. If I start another series, or would you be okay if I start another series? Obviously, this one will still be the main series. It will still keep going. But would you be okay if we start another series that is completely different from this? There's no create mod. Like, there's not a lot of things. Oh, I think I have enough charcoal. Okay. But would you be okay if I start a whole other series? Let me know in the comments because we might do it anyways. I just got to try and figure out which one. And I still need more to know. I guess I would just keep going because, you know, can't get anything else. Right, so we only need 23 more, which honestly it's not too bad. I thought I was going to run out a lot faster. I did not. And I still need more. Cool. I need another few stacks. All right, then. I need 25 more. Okay. I keep getting like right there, but then I won't go. There we go. Now we got stacks. Okay, stack in 26. Our coal is finished. And now the hardest part is the 396 blocks of industrial iron. How do I make them? Okay, I need industrial iron ingots. How do I get those? I get that by heating iron nuggets. Or heating iron ingots, not nuggets. I'm a little bit dumb, you know. Let me get my iron and steal all this because I'm going to need all of it. Then I may have to wait for this to continue. So I might have to stay here for a bit.
I'll be honest, I could probably make a really big one of these. I could probably expand this out by so much in just 1,000. Technically, wouldn't I be able to go up? I'm gonna have to try that. I'm gonna have to go into the creative world and upgrade. It's gonna be a materials to increase it, but like with the power farm that we have, I could just make that for this one and brother, I can increase this 100%. I mean, that's 114. I could definitely, yeah, I can increase. All right, well, let's go check our other iron farm because, I have two. All right, let's head back into our base. Let's get inside our little tunnel. Whee! Close enough. Let's take all this iron off. Now, this should be enough. If not, I'm going to need a lot more. We're going to have to turn this on. That's our train track maker. Just need those slabs in there. That's our farm. Now, I could keep this going to where, just constantly flows in here. I'm going to need, man, I'm going to need a lot of stuff. I'm going to need, oh, I already have them. Oh, this can hold quite a lot then. We should be fine. And that already has it. Nice. Well, yeah, we'll just turn that on and let that go for a little bit. Obviously, I'm going to run out of lava, because that's just how it is. Because, apparently I don't have enough for the system because it works too quick. And if I ever need flint, I have a flint farm right there. God. Yeah, we'll let that go for a bit. I will head back up. We'll deal with the lag as well that goes. And then I need coal. I know I have extra. I'm going to need a lot more coal than that. There we go. I'm going to go throw this stuff in the chest just so I don't have to worry too much about anything else. All right. Well, let's get our iron started. All right. Well, we're going to throw all of our iron in here. Yeah, I should be able to hold it. Yep, we'll do that. All that will sit into there. And then does it need to be a press or a drill or a mixer? What it was it? I'm lost. Oh, it needs to be a heated press. Ooh. Let me just take all this back, Sorry. All right, we'll cover that up because that's a mixer. I need a heated press, which means we're going to start one underground. Or do I just swap that one to a press? Do I have an extra press? I could just swap that out. Of course not. Why would I? I'm not that smart. All right, well, I need a press because I don't have an extra one. Iron block casing shaft. Pretty simple. It's funny. It's almost like I would know this. All right, so we'll make a press. And then I need another heated or blaze burner. Where did I put my blaze burners? Hey, I found my blaze burner. Wow. And then, of course, I need another depot because I don't have one. Do I have one, though? Even though I just said I don't have one. I got a basin. That should work, right? Right? It should. Yeah, it goes in a basin. All right, I do have one. Perfect. And then I'll take a funnel and we'll just let that get thrown on the ground. And then I'm going to connect our press up to our machine. I need a high enough spot. I mean, this one works. Yeah. Blaze burner, basin, press, and boom, she has power. All right, so we'll let that go out. I just need a simple way to throw stuff in. And then I'm going to get a few blocks just so I can jump up. We're going to put that there so I can sit all the way back and just throw them all the way in. Should be pretty simple, All right. And then I'll take all my iron. Not the right item. So I got to heat up this before. Why is that making blocks, brother? What? Oh, now it's working. What? Okay, I need room. Why did I make a trapdoor? What is happening? Go do that. I'll have it make... Okay, have it make blocks of iron. Why is this not working? What is happening? Compact in a basin. It's iron ingots. Heated. I could just turn them all iron blocks and do that. That probably would be better. All right, there we go. So it's still heated. I should be able to throw these in. There we go. And then I just gotta sit here. Pretty good. Well, it's definitely gonna take a minute because, it's pretty slow, but I think I'm gonna need more. There we go. All right, well, just gotta wait now. All right. And how many did I need? Like 6? I only have 3. Well, almost 3. Hey, I think I need more iron. Yeah, I think I need more iron. I may have to go AFK the other farm just because I'm not going to have enough. So we might have to run back over there and farm that up real quick. Yeah, all right. Well, we're going to head back to our iron farm. We're going to AFK that because I need a lot more blocks of iron. And I'm probably going to need more because there's a lot of things that require iron. Let's check real quick. Yep, shoots need iron. Girders, I think, need iron. Display boards, they might not need iron. In case changer, yeah, there's a lot of things that need iron. So we're gonna sit here. We're gonna sit in our little cave wall and AFK for a bit. All right. Well, we sat here for a good 30 minutes, 45, however long it's been. We're gonna see if come back into the world, please. We're gonna see if we have anything. Because if we do, that'd be good. Because I need a lot. And if we don't, well, that's gonna be very bad. And we're just gonna have to skip that for now. Please tell me I have some. 56. What? How long do I gotta sit here for it to be worth it? My hand is asleep. Ow. I got the tingles in my fingers. I don't feel good. All right, well, I guess I'll take 56 because, apparently that's needed. We're going to head back to our base. I might as well just use the one over here because it might make more iron than this one. I sat here for 30 minutes and we only got 56. What happened to it being 1,000? Well, actually, how much was it? I can't remember how much it was. I remember on the picture it said it was a lot per hour, which means we technically should have more. It was like in the few thousands by hour. Really? I was never over here, so it sucks. All right, well, I literally have to wait. I can't do anything other than wait. We could actually start making the other stuff, so I'll turn these to blocks. I actually got to go back down there because that's where everything is. I'll turn these to blocks and we'll start making everything else. All right, well, I had to get some zinc and some little bit more copper. Actually, I just got the copper from here. I just had to go and get more zinc. And the reason I needed zinc is so I can make all these brass casing and brass funnels and a whole bunch of stuff. So we're going to turn all the zinc and copper into brass. Hopefully we should have enough for quite a while because it makes quite a bit. Wow, look at that. Oh, wow, I got zombies up here. How great. All right, so all I got to do is throw zinc and copper in there. We'll be all right. And then we just need a little bit of heat. Do I have any coal? Okay. That would turn it to brass ingots. All right. I'm going to have to check that because some reason those are not deploying out. Yeah, because that should transport into here, really. All right. Oh, gotta fix that. There we go. Now our brass is some reason so long, and I don't know why. Hello there. I'm so lost on why it's not working. What? All right, so you can only do one set at a time. It's throwing all of them in, which sucks, but all right. Finally, we got all of our brass. Hopefully it's enough. It probably is not, but I know how to make more. I need 3 stacks and 21 of brass casing, which means I need 3 stacks of logs. So close. 3 stacks and 21? Brother, I need one more. Oh, there it is. Let me go sleep real quick so I don't have monsters get me. All right. Well, it is time to get all of this. All right. There we go. We now have 3 stacks and 20 of logs. Now I just got to go through and split all these, which may take a minute. All right. So we got our casings finally. I can now just pick up all of these and then start working on the next thing. All right. There we go. We now have 3 stacks. I think I needed 3 and 20. Where did my 20 go? What happened? 3 and 21. Yeah, where'd my 21 go? I had 21. What you mean? What do you mean? Maybe I didn't place it. Actually, no, I did place it because those 3 long lines were 3 stacks and this other one was 21. Guess I'll make more. Where's it going? I just made more. It's disappearing from my inventory, man. My magnet's off. Am I crashing? I'm maybe crashing. It's not in here. Is it in here? No. In this? No. No. Where? I gotta relog. I don't know where everything has gone. Where is it going? What? Wait, it's now showed up. See, it now showed up. It was sitting right there. Okay. 21 complete. And 26 brass funnels. These are pretty annoying to make. And I don't have the stuff. I have 7 of them. Do I have any more up here? Let's hope I do, because I don't want to make. Nope. No, I don't. How about brass ladder? To make brass and stone cutter. All right, brass ladder is done. And then we just need the, I'm going to save all like the crafting stuff towards the end, because that's just going to be really annoying. If I can make it pretty easily, then I will. But these take electron tubes. I only have 2 and I need more. Chiseled deep slate. How do I get that? I know underneath, but I just 2 deep slate slabs, which is just deep slate. Okay. I may have some deep slate. If not, I could just go to mine. I may not even have any chiseled deep slate. I do. Okay. How many I need? 6 stacks. Oh, brother. That is too much. Okay, we'll hold off on chiseled deep slate. 15 shoots. You are iron. How difficult are you? How many do I need? 15. Oof. Okay, I need a shoot. Iron. Pretty simple. Bad thing is, I'm out of iron. Nice. I don't need blocks, dude. Oh my god. Alright, yeah, we're gonna get chiseled deep slate real quick. All I need is just deep slate. I can just get down here, and then we just gotta turn that to slabs. That should be easy. Alright, so I got some more things. We were down in the cave. We got this, and we have a lot of this. Now, these are all ones that are finished, so I can throw these into our chest. I need 19 copycat layers, which means I need a lot more zinc. Bad thing is, I think I'm out of zinc, so that's nice to know. I'm going to need more of those, which is not too good, but we're going to head over here. We're going to open up all this. Something I didn't do. I'm just going to throw this back in here, so if it says we're missing anything, then obviously it's in there. Apparently, we're still missing things. Okay, those are done. So yeah, we still need the industrial iron, which I just got to wait for our farm to keep making more. Brass funnels, those are fine. Shoots, iron, which I got to wait for. How many I need? 15. I need 2 more. Rather, I need 1 piece of iron. Let me just go over here real quick. I can press this. Perfect. There we go. Perfect. We now have 15. Let's head back. And of course, it's raining constantly, like every video. Shoots are done. Can I get rid of this rain? No, I can't. How sad. I need 13 stacks of coarse dirt. Oh, brother. All right, how do I make girder? It's going to be iron. That's a lot of iron. Sheets and alloy. Okay, so that's going to be a lot more iron we're going to need. A lot of things. I do kind of want to do these in order. There. Throw fluid tanks in there because why do I have fluid tanks? I don't remember why there's fluid tanks. Probably for train design. It could be 7 gearboxes. I may not even have 7. I need 58 glass panes. I have glass. Oh, I seen some 58 glass panes. Perfect. I need framed glass trapdoor. How do I do that? Trapdoor and glass. Oh, actually pretty good. I need 6 of those. Trapdoor, framed glass. How do I get framed glass? Stonecutter. Oh, right. Well, let's get some framed glass. Let me actually go to sleep real quick so I don't have to deal with a skeleton or a creeper. All right. I need 2 more trapdoors. 2 more. Whatever I have. There we go. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Now we need... The item vaults are going to be horrible because that's insane amount. Anything that is easy. 34 lanterns. I don't think I have 34. Oh, definitely don't got 34. 10 belts. Only got 1. I have kelps. Oh, I do have. I need 10. Yes. Throw 19 in there. I don't need 19. I only need 10. Why are these different? That makes no sense on why those. Yep. See, now they connect. What the heck, dude? 6 machine plows. I should have some. If not, I got rid of them. I think I got rid of those. All right, then. I'll have to make those later. Narrow tracks. I have 50 narrows. I should have 50 of them. There's normal tracks. Do I need any normal? I think I do need normal tracks. 24 oak planks. There's a lot of things. Wow. Okay, we're going to reorganize this list again. All right. We are just going to have to continue going in the line. That's what we're going to do. We are going to do this next episode. There's going to be a second part of it. So it's definitely going to take a few episodes. Probably another 2 episodes just to get everything if we're lucky enough. But yeah, we're going to end today's video here. I still got to try and get more materials and stuff, but I also got to record another video too. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you do want to see some extra content, I do have a second channel in the description. Basically a whole bunch of different variety stuff, story games. It's a whole bunch of random stuff. Also, I've started streaming recently on Twitch. We are going to do some multi-streaming on YouTube, Kick, and possibly TikTok. But yeah, if you want to check those out, all those will be in the description. Probably not Kick, not yet anyway, but again, thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. I'll see you guys later. Bye.